Hello everyone, I'm Chester44, Austin Sply, and welcome to this Let's Play of Greedfall, the Dying World. Last episode, we turned in most of the quests, and now just need to get the mine shut down. While we could try and forge a stop order, that'll only work for a while before they just come back. So, let's see if we can convince the others to stop. See what we can do. We can talk to the miners, that might do something. And we can also talk to the supervisor. Again, might do something. Let's start with the miners.
Hello.
Oh, it's you. The others told me you saved them from the rock slide. To think that the Master didn't lift a finger to get them out of there. Thanks for helping them. Thank you very much.
We weren't going to let all those people die trapped underground.
Did you want to tell us something? Still think you're being poisoned?
Tell them about your discoveries.
Actually, we now have proof. The quicksilver you're using is what's poisoning the river, the fish, and our people.
There's no way. It disappears when you heat it up. You just have to be careful not to breathe it in.
I can't believe we're poisoning our own people.
I understand it's hard to believe, but the fort's doctor confirmed it. Some of the quicksilver makes its way into the river mud and the fish we eat.
It's a sad enough story that you can just eat something else. Without this job, we won't be able to eat at all.
We're not the only ones who depend on this mine. Our families do too.
And you're willing to die for it? How many of your people have already died or have gone mad? Between the poison and the collapsing tunnels, you won't survive long.
You got a point.
He's got a point. Things might be different with a good leader, but this one doesn't care about our lives.
That's right. Let's go get the others and leave this cursed place. There are plenty of construction sites in Hikmet where we could work.
Thanks for opening our eyes. We're going home to our village. But the Master will find other miners, and it'll start all over again. The water will remain dangerous.
Okay. What do you mean that's it? We need to convince him. Yes, we stopped the miners, but we still need to convince the main guy. Maybe if we go up here and talk to him, we can convince him to stop. Otherwise, we should have spoken to him from the beginning. Hello, Supervisor.
Hello, Chief.
Back again? What do you want?
Okay, so I should have asked him in the first place. Hold on. Okay, so if we fake the thing, then they'll eventually realize that it's a fake and just come back out here. And if we convince the miners to leave, then the guy in charge will just get more miners who don't care. So let's go to the overseer and try and convince him to stop. Something tells me it's going to require a diplomacy check.
Hello, Chief.
Back again?
Ask him to stop
The
mining.
quicksilver you use in your mine is poisoning the river and our people.
Oh, that takes the cake. These savage scientists are smarter than the rest of us. Everyone knows that quicksilver disappears when it's heated.
No, there is still some left. It mixes with the water and mud and poisons the fish. The healer at your fort proved it.
So, why should I care? Stop eating fish or go and live somewhere else.
You must shut down this mine, or you'll be responsible for many deaths.
Sorry, but that's not going to be possible. This mine supports me and everyone who works here. The company pays me a fortune to send them our weekly shipment of gold. You really think I'd give up this pay so you can eat fish?
We're not going to live on roots so you can accumulate piles of gold.
What would convince you to shut down the mine?
That would have to be a hefty sum. At least a year's salary. I don't think you have that kind of money.
Well, actually, we do.
We've managed to find the gold that was stolen from you. You could keep it for yourself, don't you think?
That would mean taking quite a risk, because people would think I stole it. But it's very tempting.
Now everyone knows that the trappers are guilty. So who would blame you? All you have to do is sabotage a few machines, and you'll be a very rich man.
Sabotage the machines? You know they'll fix them sooner or later, right? But I suppose that's your problem. All right, it's a deal. I'll break a few machines here and there, and I'll finally be able to leave this rat hole.
Did that actually work? That said, if it was the trappers, then I guess we should go back to the trapper camp and clear it out. Even if that did cost us a load of money. Also, we did level up again. Skills! Level 10, so posture improvement. Improves protector's stance. Not the most important. Improves the skills. That I can actually take. And since I'm using a sword instead... Inflicts damage twice with a high crit chance. I mean, that's pretty good. Weapon skill improvement. Go with that. Oh! Reduces by 1 the cost in action points, or reduces recovery time. Let's reduce the cost. With the later ones being twin blows, damage twice to characters in the area of effect, or inflicts damage on an enemy twice. Which... Oh, one is area, one is an individual. Okay. You... Initiates healing. Removes all scourges from the target receiving first aid. Sounds good to me. And as for you, you can get Protector's Fury 2. Applies power to the caster. Or improve the skills. Let's improve power to the caster. Next we have attributes. I may as well improve my agility a bit more. You can go ahead and get your perception higher. And you can go ahead with strength higher. And finally, I get a talent. Craftsmanship. I don't care much about stealth. Or alchemy. Mechanisms improving more would be nice. Let's go with craftsmanship to get that a bit better. I will need to work on diplomacy skill. Soon. And as for equipment... Oh yeah, who doesn't have one? You don't have one. Here, you get magical deflection. Now everyone has some extra magical deflection. And I think we should go take a look at the trackers camp in that case. Now that we know that that's where the gold came from. If we end up killing them, no big deal. there. There's some there. That's a big chest. Great steel mace. Okay. What is this? Journal of the Chief Trapper. We settled close to the fort. The camp isn't very comfortable, but there's plenty of game in the area. We spotted several giant lizards that the natives called lewalans. Their leather will be all the rage in the city. We've set a large number of traps in the woods, and our stock of pelts is growing. However, the thought of all the energy wasted on skinning these beasts for a few coins taxed by the government, when a real treasure lies right next door, enrages me. The mine, which is only a few miles away, yields large quantities of gold. We should be able to find a way to steal some of it. I found a way to sneak past the guard to reach their storage without being seen. The treasure will soon be ours. We stole their weekly stock. We should lie low for a while, but I planted a bow of native manufacture. That should be enough to incriminate them, and just in case, I buried our loot near one of those native altars found in the area. When the tension subsided and they've hanged a few savages for the sake of form, we'll just have to dig it up, then we'll be rich. So I think we already did happen to get that, so we're fine. Take that, and another shovel. But yeah, I think we already dug it up. Doesn't look like there's really anything else in here. I don't think we can blow that up, so I think we can leave it. And yeah, we've already dug up what was near the small altar, I think. So, that means what we've got left is return to Mev. Let's let her know we've completed her tasks. By the way, the mace we got. It is not as good as that one. Anyway, hello, Mev.
Berde hawel si varhas. Quetsient vregudis.
Tell her you've completed the missions.
Fledem e dorten jam, ant nuedis dani. Tegeden de loiga ja orgen biem en neesedon. Adore de menjan neemident neesigem.
Tug dedel slondem sa tortomen.
Veldem im teugend ne solei morkedon de heronoikse.
Boeren tom sa vegam. Sag bo san ma prok.
Quid krechtig nees dalem, krechtig nees luchtom kasin. Ag toit quid krechtig nees luchtom, de he krechtom nees dalemi. Minun diden de redau kokahagos, im quan binne drogacht, und binne den oil.
Mad. Esquai im samal donegada. Es radai da naraja vogel na nama suis luchtus. Sag suis diri kasan. Anset sa torten fleded. Da gongaidi es milanias enesis.
Bo rade da haruigi began le volanon.
Es redendet ad dovigag. Fare de het hungridon emenas.
Bad vel da oreld maradident. Es radei mes fornet e dagam ferolek. Sag vogli endade sakahamen. Es koyuang sieduven.
Was an accident,
No.
I suppose.
En baragem bode de madja torebad suiso glendi. Komaroi sande toflan ame disene kuem suisi ane vigem.
Alocheda ravev, data harla mata orgeni.
Ad lochedar ad yernahach. Belames to en baregem.
Okay. And we got obsidian bracelets out of that.
Beard. Manama sienten dadnav.
So we know our task. Yeah, we can hide the completed quests. Done God's initiation. Tomorrow is your big day, but you still have some time before then to rest. Maybe you should check if your people need any help. Which I think we've done, and your mother will want you to recount your exploits. Yeah, okay. I Don't need those obsidian bracelets. I have a few things I can sell, I think. Yes, into the visitor's house. Just a few small things we have to sell to you.
Huh.
Let's see. So we've got, let's see. Sell all those. We can sell that saber. I can sell this rapier, the mace, and that. I don't think I need the Red Eagle Regiment Gambeson. And I don't think I necessarily need the pistol. I mean, I'm gonna keep it just in case. And that's all I got. Alright. So I suppose now I go speak with my mother. Because I've already helped everyone else with the quests.
Ja.
So this way, I guess it doesn't really matter, I can go over this.
Faret quies maesan farshedi e fravin qued radi. Velo leg nooit is a betre gaan veed. Targend me.
Son slan aridenger. Bregvasem dag. Es radeem es arulam nien baregem.
Samslan. Delegs vasem everole jam fledes sadiu.
Lagaio de lochsen suis prortidan. Freungamerem bargem.
Okay. I can speak to you.
Oh, Adregdes. Is Ankanam the Reikwestad?
Tell her about your day.
Sameles dugem radid vredone quad. Avev adnue de dierna har. Dau torten dani daneis oglendi.
Fravindu em forvashed tada ledach Reichwes. Sagna Fravindu embu dau torten?
Esent da dugi quasi en de sitten. Ag oioragi de queteniasem quen send neis garanta nevigi. Aka duen oi dachtam. Bo radai da hairagi da dredi da sadao morgedom.
Ariag des de quinteniasum, quensen morden slana and morgan.
We did indeed.
Ja. Toit de hevenam sius var henab. Farber de menoiga menemol nemidawi. Sag oioragdem jagam. Nama no bud vrade da or held fidei fescian savegem.
Esco gato. Cagovir samelta dadum. Ag eragded casin qued vreg sideno esiteni? Farid mena sientem fidi fesci.
Remden da loiga da lan en olei hennediem frassi. Maradend nu krechtidend en olei vila echter hanoidu. Sag fledem da regutege dachident. Frag sloidend olei vmd he frassem karadem.
Quid amanten? Is serenoigsa ca ihr betrechen echter henquena. Is ad valgted me. Duis. Abud balgted dad casin.
Thank
Es
you very
valda
much.
degerach daragu vasinu. Es daugam bosiridiu.
That is all I have to tell you
Paulam
about.
seg avatir.
So thank you.
Qua awalem seg? Guislanto?
Well, in that case, let us rest. Okay. All that's left is to take part in the initiation ritual.
Veor tirtamad. Quel sheidem koshedes mad. Es ko vifo medag nilan da degedach vrego edit madi. Em toig da gom frangidem an evarem.
Estiuem puisic dani. Anna meint vregu komarosi tierni toflani age diernahach.
Okay. By the way, do you have anything to say? I guess I can't talk to you right now. Okay, well, let's go to the warp point. Right over to here. And that's where it is over there. So this is the fastest route. Oh, hi. Almost. That one's down. Now let's go after this one. There we go. Bunch of random bandits. Not very pleasant. But they've been taken care of. I did say we dug something up over by the altar, but I'm gonna take another look, just in case. Nope, yep, I did dig it up. Alright. And with that, I think I'm gonna go ahead and end this episode here. Next episode, we'll be heading into this shrine and becoming Donegads. But that'll be in the next episode. So until then, I am Chestic44, also known as Fly. That is, Vridengare. This has been a Let's Play of Greedfall, the Dying World. And I shall see you all next time.